Hello, my name's Maxine Peake and I'm an actress and I was born in Bolton. I have to say Greater Manchester, don't I? People of Bolton are very upset because we still like to say Lancashire, but I'm a big fan of Manchester and I now live in Salford, so the neighbouring city to Manchester. I would advise any visitors coming to Manchester, the Greater Manchester or Lancashire area, firstly I'd say get out and about and get yourself up to Rivington, which is on the outskirts of Bolton and Chorley, and it's fantastic countryside. It's the West Pennine Moors, and you've got Rivington Pike, and you've got the sort of gardens that used to belong to Lord Lever. You can see the house that was once burnt down by the suffragettes and then was destroyed in the Second World War when some soldiers stayed there. But it's a beautiful place. There's reservoirs, there's lots of places to walk, to eat, to just take in the countryside, and yeah, so that was my first place. My second place would be the Eagle Pub on Queen Street in Salford. It's just on the border of Salford and Manchester. If you want a good drink and a good night out, that's the place to go. There's some great bands, they've got a little venue room next door, and that's just a place if I want to drink and relax and, you know, in the company of some interesting people, I'd go to the Eagle. Next, I'd say the Working Class Movement Library in Salford. It's got a fantastic archive of working class history, pamphlets, leaflets, banners, literature, photographs, paintings. If you want to know anything from the long history of the working class movement, that's the place to go, and it's just a great place to go and visit. They have talks and discussions and events on, so yeah, I'd look at their website, and if you're ever in Manchester, head on over to Salford. And while you're there, I'd pop on over to Salford Museum and go and have a look there, and that's a great place. And go downstairs to the street. They've got like a cobbled street with shops, and they took a street down bit by bit and replaced it underneath the museum, and that's a really good attraction. And they've got a great archive. They've got some fantastic Lowrys in them and more up-to-date artists. A lovely little cafe, and you can have a walk around Peel Park and look at the universities, and then you can walk into Manchester, and when you walked into Manchester, passing the Eagle on the way, and when you've had a drink, I'd say go up the road and go to the People's History Museum, which is like the Working Class Movement Library, but on a bigger scale, and they have some brilliant exhibitions there. And again, a fantastic archive and lots of great events to go and see and take part in. They do lots of events for young people, and that is open 5 days a week, and you can just pop along, and then you can have, when you've done that, you've exhausted yourself, and have a little coffee and look out onto the canal, and then when you finish that, you can walk up into Manchester, another 10-minute walk, and go to the Royal Exchange Theatre, and maybe book yourself a ticket to see a show, or one of the free events that are on Friday, some of the music events. They have poetry readings, they have activities for children, they've got exhibitions, fabulous little restaurant, fabulous little cafe. Again, lots and lots going on, so I'd say, you know, maybe go there when you finish your day's trip.